Hi everyone, welcome to the 2023 Playmakers Brunch. My name is Bobby Almatelis. We are about to start our program, but first, please welcome my mom to the stage, Elisa Joseph Matelis.
Thank you for that wonderful intro, Bobby. Thank you all for coming to our 5th annual Playmaker Brunch. That deserves a round of applause. We made it to 5 years, we're here. This event is always a highlight for me and our co-founders. So 5 years ago, Carmen, Shannon, Asanya, and I, we saw a need to create a space, an opportunity to network, collaborate, and celebrate ourselves and our peers. We knew we were often the ones overlooked, not seen or heard in an industry that is mostly dominated by men. Amazing men, but men. We decided to own our greatness and call us what we are, and that's how Playmakers was born.
This is huge. I mean, when this all started from a phone tree of conversations about whether or not we should actually create this space. We knew we should create it, but could we do it? Because we are all so inundated with all of our other work.
Let's invite, 50, 70 women and see if they show up, and we'll do a toast to ourselves. And it was such a huge turnout, and we were like, okay, we are on to something.
They were women who really put their arms around me and brought me in and helped me at times where I was very uncertain. And so for us to create a space that is literally the epitome of what our relationship has been is so cool.
We've always supported each other in some ways. They were mentors to me, whether it's we needed support or we needed a place to vent. We had each other for that, and we wanted to create a space for other women, but to celebrate each other and figure out how we can better empower each other. And that's what really Playmakers is all about.
This is my very first Playmaker Brunch, and I am so excited to see all of these wonderful women, these wonderful men, but man, I want to celebrate the women in this room because it is such an honor to be here with all of you. Can I swear? Okay, as long as Bobby's heard it. I have the distinct honor of introducing some women who get shit done. One more time for these fabulous women.
I fell in love with hoops in Brooklyn when I was 10 years old, and I realized that that's where I was going to spend the significant part of my adult life. I consider myself having a PhD in being a human. I try to create space for people that are talented, that love the game and want to be their best.
Knowing that things change and people change, environments change, and it's important to make sure that we can adjust and we can focus on driving change by driving ourselves to change as well.
At the end of the day, human beings, like you said, being human, that's our greatest capital and source of strength.
It's important for us to be intentional in how we're supporting women, women in sports, women in all walks of life.
We've stood on the shoulders of others that have come before us, and we need to be shoulders for others to stand on also too. And we also don't see it as male sports are here and female sports are here, how we integrate it, because rising tides lift all boats.
I learned a long time ago that I'm the only version of me. Working in sports, working in investment banking, traveling the world, I've sat in many rooms where I'm the only person that looks like me. If you spend all of your time trying to be someone else or hoard someone else's experience, then you're not contributing the value that you have to bring to the table. Being able in that process to still enjoy that you're here for a reason, and they brought you here for a reason, and to give grace when it matters.
What I try to help young women around me is to understand that ambition is not a bad thing.
Even if you're not chosen, doesn't mean that you're not right for that job. You can still go for it and put yourself out there.
How we show up for others, how we show up for each other makes the difference. And anything meaningful in life, it's not going to be easy, but it'll be worth it.
Damn, like this is a powerful room with full of women. Let me get my shit together. Like you said, y'all need to support each other. We need to figure this out. And as a man, we need to figure out how to help y'all get to where y'all want to go.
It's really important for us to celebrate one another, to encourage one another, to help one another on a consistent basis, and be open to listening to what we all need, so that because we're all connected. And so I may not have it, but I can help somebody else to get it for you. That's crucially important for me. We don't need to compete with one another. We need to encourage one another, empower one another.
The goal of our brunch and Living the Day is connectivity. I mean, there's so many connections that you can make in a room. But along the way, we've also provided mentorship opportunities. We have provided scholarships for women young women that are in college who want to be in sports. And I think our long-term strategy is to continue to build out. We would love to have an amazing mentorship platform.
We are the result of other people's prayers and other people's work, other people's sacrifice. And so for us to see that culminate around these different events that happen in sports is huge for us, because the stage is the one that we create, not the one we're waiting to be built.
I know leaving this brunch, I'm going to leave feeling inspired, motivated, and empowered.